While it's still warm outside, I thought it would be great to have a light lunch with some of our good fresh produce from our gardens that are just maybe starting to kind of finish up. And I want to use everything that's fresh and wonderful to make a beautiful gazpacho today. And then what could be more southern than fried green tomatoes, except we're not frying our green tomatoes today. We're gonna grill them and make a beautiful sandwich with some homemade garlic mayo. And then to top it all off, we're gonna have a special dessert with pears, some coconut cookies on top, a little brown sugar, and we're gonna bake that and serve it with a good scoop of good old vanilla ice cream. All fresh from the garden, all lots of fun. I think it's gonna be delicious. You know, whether you grew your vegetables yourself or a friend gave them to you, went to the farmer's market, oh my gosh, you really need everything so nice and fresh to start gazpacho. So I've got 4 beautiful tomatoes, and we're just gonna make sure that we get everything cored. And I like, when I make gazpacho, I like to leave the peels on, I like everything. And we're gonna make this in batches, because I found out when I tried to make this in a food processor, it went all over the place. So I'm sticking with the way my granny used to make it, and that's in her blender. All right. Now, got a cucumber here, and just half of this at a time. And I leave seeds and all. Okay, set that aside. Now, we need only half a bell pepper, so we're gonna half this, and then we're gonna half it again. Cut that. All right, let's add that. Okay, now, got half an onion. We're gonna give this a nice chop. Ooh. This is so good. If you have some shrimp hanging around, it's a beautiful thing to kind of finish your gazpacho with. All right, there's our onion. Now I've got some water here. Put in a little bit there. Probably start off about half a cup so. And I'm gonna put in a little of my oil, a little bit of my red wine vinegar. Now, a little salt and pepper. We're going to adjust these to taste. And I do have a clove of fresh garlic here. Actually, 2 cloves. All right, and let's turn on and go. Pretty color. Oh my goodness, beautiful. All right, into our bowl. Oh, it just smells so fresh. And then we're going to repeat the process. Rest of our vinegar, oil, pepper, salt. Here's the rest of our cucumber, and our last 2 tomatoes. Get this going. Oops. There we go. Let's put a little water in there, about another 1/4 cup or so. Last little piece here of garlic, and let's blend. That looks great. All right. Don't splash. Oh, that is so delicious. Then we're off to the fridge to let this really chill down. Just add a little rum to the water. We're gonna make our dessert. Now, if your pears are really ripe, you won't need to poach. And these are not quite in the direction I want them to be. So I'm giving them a little head start before I put them in the oven. Just wanna open these up. They're not quite as soft as I would like them to be. I just wanna make sure that we get out anything that's a little tough, and then get out our core here. Just with a spoon, make sure we get anything that's tough. There we go. And this is gonna be a great dessert. This is something my mom makes a lot, and it is absolutely fantastic. And there's so many different varieties of pears. They're red. There's a beautiful red ancho that's you could do this with if you wanted to change it up a little bit. And I think we're looking pretty good. Now, I need these, as I said, to soften up just a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is take them and just lay them face down in our water with rum and vanilla. Our pears have softened up just a little bit, just I think gonna be absolutely perfect. Now, I'm gonna start with a little bit of brown sugar in the well of each pear. Now, I've got some coconut cookies here, and we're gonna start crumbling these up over the top. And just any good kind of coconut cookie, macaroon, whatever you see in your market. So a cookie or two over each one. Now, I've got some butter here, and I want to come in, just put a little dot of butter on top of each one. And a little bit more brown sugar over the top. Now, I'm going to get my rum and a little bit of vanilla. Put a dab on each one. It's already starting to kind of melt that. Whoa, more than a dab. I've got a spoon here. Let me see if I can drizzle a little vanilla on each one. Just add a little warmth and richness to it. This is going to heat through, and the cookies are going to be fantastic, and the sugar will have melted, and dreamy, dreamy. Absolutely fantastic. Now, this is ready to go into a 350 oven, about 20 minutes or so. We want to make sure that everything starts to kind of really crisp up, and you can take a fork and see if that pear is tender through and through. That's the key. Time to start making our homemade mayo with just a little bit of a twist. I'm gonna add some garlic to it, and then one more secret ingredient. So let's get started. In our food processor, I'm gonna add about, a third of a cup or so of our good canola oil. All right. Then I want 2 eggs, no shell. All right, there we go. Now, we're gonna add a teaspoon of dry mustard, teaspoon of salt, about a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. You can add a half if you'd like. Now, I've got 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. All right, that's the basic ingredients, almost. We have a lot more oil to add, of course, to the basic homemade mayonnaise recipe. But since we're doing something special for our grilled tomato sandwich, I'm gonna add right now 3 cloves of garlic. And I think what I might do is just maybe give them a little cut in half so they really will process. All right, top on And we're going to process this for just a few seconds. All right, now let's start adding the rest of our oil. Make sure it totals 2 cups. Slow stream. I can smell that garlic. All right, one more secret ingredient. I'm going to add a teaspoon of ancho chili powder. And it's going to give it some wild color, just ramp it up a minute. But you know what? It's just sweet and wonderful. With that garlic and that lemon, gosh, I think it's going to be fabulous. All right, now let's process about 15 seconds more. Let's take a taste. Y'all, that is fabulous. Tangy, but you can taste the garlic. That is gonna be, we have a winner. I just love experimentation, don't you? Ooh, oh, this is so much fun. I love this. This is great. All right. Just pop this out. We're going to get ready to put this in a bowl and then get ready to do our grilled green tomato sandwich. With the warm weather coming to an end, we're just gathering all our wonderful fresh vegetables and making all kinds of great things. We've put together a beautiful dessert with pears, and coconut cookies, brown sugar, a little rum and vanilla. Absolutely delicious. It's cooking in the oven. And we made a bright garden fresh gazpacho. It's going to be a cold soup that has just got a perfect zing to it. And I kicked up my favorite homemade mayonnaise recipe with some fresh garlic and some ancho chili powder. It's absolutely fabulous. All right, let's start cutting on our tomatoes. We've done a good wash. We want to have some nice kind of thick slices here. So with these, you may get 2 or 3. And I've had fried green tomato sandwiches, and sometimes they're a little lacking, quite frankly. We're going to grill ours. I want some nice, thick slices. And I'm going to see if I can get maybe 3 out of here without. And the reason I kind of got turned up and turned on about green tomatoes that we would grill is I had a green tomato sandwich not too long ago, about a week or so ago. And there was so much breading on it. Just to really taste the tomato, I sat there with my lunch partner and pulled all the breading off. And you could really then taste the tomato, and it just made for a much, much better sandwich. So we're going to get all this on here. Get that out. And a nice thick slice there. Oh gosh, that is going to be absolutely gorgeous. All right. Let's drizzle with a little olive oil here. And then we're going to do salt and pepper. Here we go. This has got to be an improvement over all that frying mess. Okay, that looks great. And then let's just flip them over and do the same thing on the other side. We're going to grab a pair of tongs and take these to our grill pan that's really heated up over there on the stove. and start getting some beautiful grill marks on here. All right, there we go. And off to the grill pan. Ooh, look how good these are. All right, time to get our sandwich. We're gonna start putting this bad boy together. I'm gonna get a plate over here in front of me. And I've got a beautiful ciabatta roll, and I'm gonna show you something when I open it up. And we're gonna slice this open. What I love is that the texture is really gonna hold all our flavors and just not get soggy. Okay, I'll lay this rascal out. Now, our fabulous mayo here. Really gonna slather this on. Kind of cramming it down in those holes in this bread. I want it to be fabulous. Now some beautiful red leaf lettuce. Gonna put that on here. Here we go. Come on, tuck there, baby. All right. Now let's choose our tomatoes. I love the grill marks on here. I'll grab 3 pretty slices. I like the way he looks too. Isn't that beautiful? I have 3 pieces of applewood smoked bacon. Put that over the top. And there we are with our grilled green tomato sandwich, and boy, is it gorgeous. I cannot wait. Well, dessert's out of the oven, and I want to put a little final garnish on my soup. Now, there's nothing that brightens things up like a little lime and some cilantro. Get that together. All right. Nice little sprinkle on here, around, pretty and bright. Now, I've got some ricotta cheese here, and I just wanted something pretty and creamy to add. This is gonna be absolutely delicious, but this lets you have kind of a little bite of something smooth and creamy with all that lightness and brightness of that. So my soup is ready, sandwich is done, and I'm gonna serve up a little dessert right now. These are our pears, absolutely fantastic looking. We'll start with the bad part first.
Okay.
I made gazpacho. I want you to try it though. That's ricotta cheese. Now come on, be a big boy.
I'm gonna try.
It's light and refreshing. But it's good for you. It really is.
No, it's good for someone else.
Come on.
No, it's not
Ooh.
bad. It's not bad.
I like the ricotta cheese in it. Ooh, that's good. I really like it. And if I really like it, you'll really like it. It is good and refreshing. I don't care what he says. Go on, go ahead. Now this is, make sure your napkin's in front of you.
Uh-oh.
I made a grilled green tomato BLT.
Ooh, I like all that.
Okay, I'll take a bite. I know. I made garlic, ancho, chili powder, mayo.
That's really good.
You like that? It's got a little bacon on it. I know mine's falling off, but I'm gonna fix that.
Got everything I like. That's good.
Oh my goodness. Everything is good. You may need a fork and knife for that after it all falls
You
out.
could have served me this before sometime.
Before the gazpacho.
Yeah, really.
Would you have been kinder about the gazpacho?
I'd have left it till last. And I'd have probably been full and couldn't eat it.
Smart. All right, I'll let you finish whatever you want, but this is really good. Okay, baked pear, has like coconut cookies in it, brown sugar, a little butter, drizzled it with rum and vanilla.
The sandwich, I can't get out that. It's really good. Really excellent. Now I'm gonna try this.
You're gonna love that pear.
I like anything with rum. Arr.
I gave you ice cream.
Well, that's good. 2
Okay.
out of 3 ain't bad.
Now, wait a minute.